special dimensions. Special dimensions means within a dimensions there is another dimensions is called special dimension or nested dimensions. Okay. In computer science class, during the coding of program, if statements are used. If statements are used to test the one or more criteria and allows to computer program to make sophisticated decisions based on multiple conditions. Here in Chakra Vedanta, we are using nested dimensions and special dimensions. Here special and nested dimensions are used to deep understanding of each and every dimensions in the space-time. Here special dimensions are common to the every dimensions of space. If we take the one dimensions, it represents the line or length, okay, and one dimensions is exactly like a time, means moment of time. One dimensions is the special dimensions to the 2 dimension, 3 dimension, 4, 5, 6 unlimited dimensions. One dimensions is special dimensions because every 2 dimensions, 3 dimensions, 4 dimensions are all created from the one dimensions. Without one dimensions, 2D, 3D, 4D dimensions cannot be created. And it is also a nested dimensions because in 2D, 3D or unlimited dimensions, the one dimensions becomes the nested, because without one dimensions means there cannot be any another dimension, because one dimensions which constructs the 2 dimensions, 3 dimensions, 4 dimensions, 5 dimensions. Here the one dimensions becomes the nested dimensions. Here within a 3 dimensions or within a 4 dimension, there is the one dimensions has the nested dimension. So the nested dimensions is one dimension, and also it is the special dimension. And 2 dimensions, we know the 2 dimensions. 2 dimensions means something like flat land or something like 2D animations, and it has length and breadth. Here one dimensions is the special dimensions for the 2 dimensions, and 2 dimensions is the special dimensions to the other dimensions. 3 dimensions represents 3D world objects, something like reality, and 3D animations. It has length, width and height. 3 dimensions, example 3D world objects. Without 3 dimensions, there cannot be 4 dimensions, 5 dimensions, 6 unlimited dimensions. Okay. Without 2 dimensions, there cannot be 3D. Okay. Without 1 dimensions, there cannot be 2D, 3D, 4D, like this. And here 3 dimensions is the nested and special dimensions for the 4 dimensions, 3 dimensions, 6 dimensions. Okay. And here in 3 dimensions, 1 dimensions and 2 dimensions are the nested and special dimensions for the 3 dimensions. Okay. And in Chakra Vedanta, we are using special dimensions as the chakras. Here the chakras means it is like a wheel. And here why chakras is the special dimensions means wheel spokes are created from the 1 dimensions. Here 1 dimensions means special dimensions is the 1 dimensions for the wheel. Okay. For the wheel, 1 dimensions is the special dimensions and the nested dimensions. So in Chakra Vedanta, we are using the wheel dimensions as the special dimensions, and it is the important for creation of gravity and energies in the space and time. And we are taking the 1 dimensions as the special dimensions, and here wheels also using the 1 dimensions as the spokes. Here the spokes is exactly acts like a gravity. Okay, exactly acts like a gravity, because spokes itself is acts like a gravity. And here we don't know which created first, gravity created first or energy created first. We are using the wheel dimensions for the construction of gravity in the quantum scale and in the large scale. Okay, large scale means for creation of planets, galaxies and much more larger celestial objects. And in small scale, like something like in quantum fields. And here from the wheel spokes, the gravity is created from the number of wheels, means from the number of wheels spokes the gravity is created. Okay, I am showing now like this. And if wheel dimensions has no spokes, means it is like a symmetrical space. Okay, the symmetrical space has no extra spokes. These are the symmetrical dimensions.